It is time for an Invisalign update, so stick around. It's time for another Car Chronicle, yes. Hey, it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back, fam bam. Mwah. And for all of the newbies, thank you for joining. Don't stay new, join the family. Okay, guys, so it is time for another Car Chronicle, and this time we are doing an Invisalign update. So let's just get into it. In case you were wondering, yes, I am doing Invisalign after 40, and if you need an update on that whole ordeal, be sure to check out the video. Today was the day that I went in for my first scan post starting the Invisalign process. So in this visit, they removed some of the attachments that were on my teeth. They cleaned up the areas around some of the other attachments. They scanned for the new round of trays that I'm going to have. And I will say overall, the process was painless and easy and smooth and quick. And I have zero complaints about it. I'm on tray number 8. And you normally wear them for 7 to 10 days on average. And they gave me tray number 9 to change to tonight. Now I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks in a second, but that's how far along I am currently in this process. Once you do a rescan, it takes about 4 weeks to get the new batch of trays in. So I'll be wearing this tray number 9 for the next 4 weeks until I come back and start the process all over again. So since I've been doing this for a little bit of time now, I've found that there are definitely some must-haves you need on hand with these doggone trays. So one thing, first and foremost, is you need some kind of toothpaste, toothbrush, flosser type kit. So I have a toothpaste, a toothbrush, some flossers, and some mouthwash. I keep this in my purse. Now, my orthodontist, whenever I'm here, I grab a couple of these, a few of these. These are toothbrushes that already have the toothpaste in them. So all you have to do is wet them and you can brush. Because you have to clean your teeth before you put these things back in your mouth after eating and drinking. And if you don't, it's going to create a mess in the trays. It's going to be a mess for your teeth. You could end up getting cavities and all kinds of issues. You just don't want it. So you need to clean your teeth before you put these things back in. And worst case scenario, if you can't brush them real quick, then you definitely need to thoroughly rinse with some water before you stick them back in. I love these because all you have to do is add some water to them and the toothpaste is here, and then you can brush, throw this away, be on your merry way. I will say this, I have learned I cannot brush my teeth in public restrooms. I started by doing the right thing. Okay, let me go to the bathroom and brush. I can't do it. It's disgusting. So I usually wait until I get back in my car or outside of wherever I'm at, or if I'm in a place by myself, like a restaurant or something by myself, I'll just turn to the corner and swish and be done. But I can't do it in the public bathrooms anymore. It's just nasty to the teeth for me. I can't do it. Now, another thing that I think is equally important to have on hand is the little Invisalign pouch that they give you. And in here, I have 2 containers. I have the black one that came with my Invisalign set and a pink one that I purchased on Amazon for about 12 bucks. Now, in the black one, I keep the previous week's trays. So in case I'm out and about and a tray gets broken or lost, which I haven't had that happen yet, but in case something happens to the trays while I'm out and about, I can stick the previous one back in until I get home and figure out, you know, what I need to do. In the pink one, I keep my current trays. So when I take them off to eat or drink something, I will stick them in here. And I also keep this little yellow chew thing in here in case I have new trays in and they're still adjusting to my teeth, then you can use this to make sure they're seated properly when you take them in and out. Now, there are still some pros and cons to Invisalign, and I will say, you know, for me, the pro of, oh, you can eat whatever you want, it's kind of overrated because, like I said before, your teeth are super sensitive. And, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys don't have pain after a day or two, but your girl is still working with a lot of sensitivity. So I find that I don't eat sticky things. I don't eat hard things. I don't eat the things that you really can't eat with braces just because it's not comfortable and enjoyable. So I don't eat those things anyway. So being able to eat what you want isn't really that big of a plus for me, at least not at this stage, because I can't eat that stuff anyway. But I will say the ease of being able to clean your teeth, you know, floss and brush easily without having to go under, you know, the braces, wires and brackets and all of that stuff. I do appreciate that. So it's super easy to clean and maintain and take care of your teeth. That's still a plus. And honestly, some of the cons have even gotten a little better. So though my mouth is not dry like the Sahara Desert, so the dry cotton mouth has gotten better, but your mouth still dries out. And sometimes if you're not staying hydrated, okay, me, sometimes if I'm not still staying hydrated, then, you know, my mouth will stick, you know, around the trays will become dry and your lips will stick to it and all of that stuff. And the lisp has gotten better, but it's still there and present. And if you start feeling yourself a little too much, then you start sounding like hiss again.
Snakes don't walk, they slither.
And really, since I'm not eating certain things anyway, it does get kind of old to have to constantly take them out and put them in every time you're eating or drinking something other than water. And you have to remember to put them back in. You can't go, you know, like, okay, I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to drink this and then I'll go brush my teeth. And then now it's 2 hours later and you put them back in. You're like, oh, maybe I waited a little too long. Oh, you have to remember to get those things back in, because if you don't wear them, they don't work. So maybe that's a con. I don't know. Maybe that's a con. It's not a super bad con. It comes with the territory, but you know, it is something to consider. But I guess in that same thought, you know, it does still deter you from maybe eating as much as you would eat, because then it's like, I don't feel like wanting to brush my teeth, or I don't feel like having to take them out and put them back in and all that. So you decide. As you can see, I'm coming to you for this ending, not from my car, but from our schoolroom. Why, you ask? Why do you ask? Because I thought the thing was recording and it was recording. It did record. Nevertheless, I still want to hear from you. So, is this information helpful? Are you in the Invisalign journey and process and find that it's not all it was cracked up to be, or you are loving it and it is the best decision you ever made? Leave that in the comments below. And if you have any questions, something that maybe I didn't answer or whatever, leave that in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys the next time. Bye.